2009 season has been very successful for us. I would say it was our best season so far, and I'm quite happy with the turning of really to a front runner in the end of the season. It started all pretty similar, then it ended up in 2008, but I knew there was a good baseline in the car, and after a few updates in Bahrain and a Silverstone update, then we went to Belgium and suddenly the car was performing unbelievable. We were racing for the victory, and my best race in Monza showed it and proved it again that we are really a front runner suddenly. And so that was turning exactly for our whole team. Big motivation, and from that race on we were always qualifying in the top 10 and did really good races. Sometimes we needed a little bit more luck, but altogether we were really happy for the last few races we did. Well, you always want to improve your results, so my aim for this season is to be competitive throughout the season. We want to start strong, we want to end up strong, and be consistent in the points. I think that's the main aim what we have. If there is a possibility to go on the podium, we're gonna see. I mean, we don't know how the car is at the moment. We have good hopes, we are optimistic, but it's a little bit too early to say where we're gonna end up. But a top 10 results, consistent, that's I think the biggest aim. Well, the stability is very important. You build it up during the years, and now 4 years with the team, as you said. It's very good to know all the people. It's easier to work with them, and they know my strength, they know my weakness. So we are all set it up very well. And when it comes to a race, it's just easy to understand everybody, and that's what I think is the biggest advantage right now. Well, I think it's always nice to measure yourself against the best drivers in the field. So now 4 world champions are going to be really good to race, and there are some interesting battles in the teams as well, like McLaren, the 2 English drivers, and also Mercedes, the 2 German drivers. So then we have, of course, Ferrari with Fernando. There will be a big competition, but also a lot more cars on the grid. So everything is again new, but I think we can really see a good season coming up and a lot of fights with great drivers. Well, to have Schumacher back in the field is great for a German driver, for everybody else as well. He was one of the heroes in motorsport, and he just went out of Formula One when I joined Formula One, so I missed him to race against him. And for me personal, of course, it's nice to can say in my life I raced against Michael Schumacher once. It's a good thing, but in the end, on the circuit, it's a competitor like every driver on the field. So you need to fight against everybody. It doesn't matter who sits in there. When it comes to that point, you have no friends or no heroes. You have to deliver your performance. But I think altogether, it's a great thing for Formula One and gonna push all the series again really up to a good level. I think the turnover when VJ joined the team and bought the team, that was the point where everything went well in the right directions. It took a little while, of course. If you buy a team, nothing happens from one day to the next. It needs some time to settle down, and I think, last year was the first real Force India year, and it was already very successful. And now I saw this winter was the best winter so far, because the car could go through the development very as it should have been the years before already, without any problems. The structures are are clear in the team, and there are no changing people in the team. So we are absolutely the team like it should be, and ready to race. Well, the changes have been made from the regulations anyway, so we have bigger tanks and the car is longer, smaller tires in the front, and everything else is a development from last year's car. It looks a little bit different. The main shape, I would say, stayed the same, but especially in the rear end, the diffuser changed a lot, and the front wing is more detailed again, more extra flaps on it. Side pods are a little bit different, so you're gonna see the difference. But I think the biggest difference is the size of the car is much longer. It's very obvious. Well, yeah, we had a few races last year already together, and I know him now over 2 years. He joined our team as a test driver, and yeah, it's very good relationship. Very easy guy, so I think we are a good team for the coming season.